For centuries, in the dark chambers of imperial China, a woman's beauty was measured in centimeters. But that beauty came at a horrific price. A price paid in blood and broken bones. It all began in early youth, at the age of just 5 years old. Under the strict, ruthless gaze of the family matriarch. The young girl sat somber in isolation, unaware of the horror that awaited them. First came the ritual preparation. A bath of medicinal herbs and animal blood. The warm liquid had only one purpose, to soften the flesh and skin, before the onset of an indescribable, brutal pain. Then, in the silence of the room, mothers or grandmothers would take long cotton bandages. The 4 smaller toes on the foot, they would break by force, and bend them downward, straight beneath the sole. The arch of the foot would be deliberately and brutally crushed, so that the heel and toes would meet, creating an unnatural lotus shape. And then, the walking would begin. The first, unstable steps on the wooden floor, as the bones shattered again under the weight of the body. Look closely at these historical records. Feet, forever deformed and trapped inside miniature red shoes. The harsh reality was hidden from the public. Rotting flesh, and a broken arch that would never recover. X-rays reveal a complete anatomical and medical horror. Bones destroyed, crushed, turned into a lifelong disability. Mobility was completely lost. Women of high society could no longer walk on their own. They became immobile ornaments, dependent on others to carry them through life. And all of this was done for just one single day. The traditional wedding. The mutilation was a ticket to wealth, a status symbol for the family. The bride paraded in gold, hidden behind a heavy veil. But in privacy, behind closed doors, only pure, bitter despair remained. Tears washing away the bridal makeup, and a pain that never ends. While the men at the banquet celebrated, drank, and asserted their power, she sat perfectly still on the floor. Like a purchased object, a silent witness to her own ruin. Years would pass, youth would fade, and opulent halls would be replaced by solitary rooms. In old age, only worn-out dresses remained, and mutilated feet, as an eternal reminder of the torture they endured. Generations of young girls looked through the window, longing for a simple, free step. While the heavy burden of tradition hung over them, like an inescapable shadow. This cruel custom was finally banned by law at the beginning of the 20th century. Behind it, in the darkness of history, only these lonely slippers remained. As a silent monument to an unfathomable human sacrifice.